Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Heal, Lift, Rise. I am Carla Denard, spiritual coach, Reiki master, energy healer, reader, transmuter, here to help you on your journey of ascension and awakening. Thank you so much for joining me and all of your support. Today, I wanted to talk about self-love. Why self-love is so important and why self-love could really be the greatest love of all. So first things first, self-love is not in any way, shape, or form selfish. Let's just get that out there and get that straight, because self-love is so important in every aspect of your life. Every encounter, everything that you end up having to experience requires self-love. And I think, for me in this journey of what I've been through, it's been one of the best damn hard lessons I've ever learned, is to really, truly, and fully love myself. And, it's funny because it took something that happened in my life to make me realize that I didn't love myself. And a lot of my reactions to certain situations and people, my surroundings, environment, was all because I didn't love myself. So I fully encourage you to really look inside yourself. And if you have not, or you feel like you have not adapted self-love into your life, really take a good look and see where you're not in alignment with who you are and where you're sabotaging yourself and sabotaging others. Because when we sabotage others and when we put other people down and we have to have some kind of reason for something about somebody else, maybe we don't like the way they look, we have a tendency to judge them. It really goes back to not loving ourselves, when we feel insecure, when we feel like, there's some type of competition, like all of these things, envy, they're not normal in a sense where it's not the right thing. It's not good. So those are the type of things, yes, people experience. Yes, it's a normal occurrence, but it shouldn't be the norm. That should be a warning, like a trigger of, hey, this is a red flag. You should not be feeling envious of somebody else, jealous of somebody else. Like, those things are all signs, big signs that you don't love yourself. And one of the things that I have done to really help myself is I started analyzing where I was putting a lot of my focus. And I always put the focus on my environment and other people, that I expected other people to change or other circumstances to change. And I started really looking within when I noticed that I was getting insecure about things that I had no control over. And I realized, I took a really good look at myself and realized that it was me, that it was because I had not had enough love for myself. So what does self-love look like? What does that embody? What does that consist of? Self-love is giving yourself love. It's finding the things that you are passionate about, the things that you love, the things that really fill your cup and fill you up with joy. And it's the little things, like taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself, nourishing every part of your being, your mind, your body, your soul. It's really about taking care and ownership of yourself in the healthiest, best way. So what does that look like? That could look like taking a look in the mirror, like really looking in the mirror, admiring yourself, admiring what you do like about yourself, focusing on the good things, and thinking about if you do want to change something, then start working towards that, or start doing whatever you want to do to improve yourself, whether that means going to the gym, working out, whether that means, getting your hair done, your nails done, Just little things, taking a hot bath. For me, it's dancing and singing, you know, the little things that fill me up with joy, that make me feel so good and empowered. Because I feel like it really has to do with, you know, what empowers you, what makes you feel alive, what makes you feel fabulous and amazing. And do those things, follow your heart, follow that bliss, follow what lights you up inside. And as you continue to do those things, you will realize that you will start to love yourself. You will see yourself in a new light, and you will start to know and value yourself and your worth. You will see your worth, and you will know and realize that whatever you were settling for or dealing with in the past with certain people, situations, it doesn't align. It doesn't align anymore, because you have found this love that was always within you. And you have found and realized your worth and your value, and it's so much more than you could ever even imagine. It just becomes this pure joy and happiness. This like true fulfillment is when you're fulfilled within yourself. Everything, it all starts with the self. It truly, truly does. And I've read that time and time again in so many books. And it's like a repeated pattern of, hey, this is where it starts. This is where it starts. And so many people are really kind of trying to push that, because there's so many people out there that look for this love and this validation and this like reinforcement for themselves outside of themselves. And that's not where you're going to reach fulfillment. You know, I don't care, you know, what you do, what kind of business you have, or, you know, how much money you have, whatever, you will never feel fulfilled in your life if you have to seek anything outside of you to fulfill you, because that's just going to be what it is. It's going to be a pattern. It's going to be a rat race of trying to reach for something that can only be found within you. So I definitely suggest, you know, my tips would be self-care 101, to find what it is that lights you up. Find your passion, find something that makes you come alive and makes you just feel amazing about who you are. And just continue doing that and grow and build on what makes you feel good about yourself. And do things that make you feel good. Make better choices, because once you become aware and you're aware of, okay, this makes me feel good. I feel good when I, you know, am eating something that is healthy for me. You know, I feel good when it's healthy. I'm putting it in my body feels good, my body responds with, this is good, this is amazing. I feel good about making good choices for myself. So for me, that's something that fulfills me, nourishes me. Dancing and singing, I love to dance and sing. So dancing and singing really fill me up and make me feel so amazing. Also, I love makeup, and I love, you know, working with like different colors and art and stuff. To me, it's like an art. So I love that's expressing myself that way. So you have to find what kind of aligns with you, what floats your boat, what makes you feel so good inside. And it really starts within, and it just kind of flows outside of you. Like you're filling your cup, and it just flows. And when you fill your cup up with your own worth, your own fulfillment, your own love, you are then able to give more love to everybody and everyone around you. It's really true. Like your relationships with all the people in your life, it doesn't matter if it's your spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, daughter, you know, son, whatever, you literally change those relationships, and they become so much better, more fulfilled, and more connected when you love yourself. Because when you don't love yourself, you are not able to give true, you know, full love. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of people just don't understand, is that it really starts with us. It starts with ourselves first. I really believe life is this journey of self-discovery and self-learning and learning about who we are what we love, what, our passions are, and following that bliss, following what lights us up, and being able to give that to the world and share that with everybody. I truly believe that that is the journey. The journey is of the self. We come into this world just ourselves, and that journey really is about discovering who we are, and not what the world wants us to be, not what we're conditioned from our environment, from our parents, from people that we were around when we grew up. It's about who we are at the core. And I truly feel like it's a long process. It's something that is never ending, because we're always rediscovering who we are and what we like and what we want. And things change, we grow, and the things that we like or once thought we liked changes too. So I truly feel like it's this journey of self. And within that, we find so many things about us, but the biggest and most meaningful truly is when we are able to love ourselves. It's like the greatest gift, self-love, because it's the greatest gift we give ourselves, but in return, it's the greatest gift that we give everyone else that's around us. And I truly believe it's the most amazing, fulfilling, priceless thing that you could ever do. It's a great investment. It's something that you can do for yourself that it doesn't cost anything, but it takes time. It takes your energy, your dedication, your focus. And from there, it just grows and grows and grows and grows and grows as you continue to focus on those kinds of things. And another thing I want to add in there is that this self-love isn't egotistical. It's not coming from a place of fulfilling your ego mind and, standing on a high horse or, thinking you're better than everybody. The self-love is truly like soul-ridden, and it's something that you discover within, that you fulfill within you, and your soul is connected to your soul. And it's divine, it's love, it's authentic, and, the most genuine kind of love ever. It's not egotistical. So I want to keep that in mind and tell people that, because it's important to know it comes from a good place. The self-love, this true self-love. It's not something that you can fake, because I feel like when you try to fake self-love, that's where it's egotistical. That's where it's more in your mind and in what people are doing for you. It's not true fulfillment. And of course, people can see that and will be able to note that. It's something to keep in mind and to truly understand. So self-love, truly important for every single one of us on this earth to try to embody. And keep in mind that the self-love is the greatest love. It is the greatest middle finger of all time, because it says that it doesn't matter if you don't love me. It doesn't matter if you don't want to give me love, because I love me and I give me love. And that's what truly matters, because all the love that I have for me, I can continuously give to everyone else in the world around me, and I will be at peace, and I will be happy, and I will be fulfilled, because I have and I embody self-love. So that is my take for today. That is the juice, if you will, on self-love and why it's important. And again, take note of those things that you can do for yourself. Discover what it means to have and embody self-love for you, because it's going to be different for everybody. Every self-love process and what you do for yourself is going to be different. We're all different people. So, start on that and just work on, what you want to do to embody self-love, or how can you do more things to embody self-love, because I think it's like it's a process. It's something that you continuously have to work on. I don't think it's something that you just learn at one point and then you're done and you're like, okay, I learned that, I'm done and over with, move on. No, you learned it and you're continuously incorporating that into your life within every step of your journey. It's something that you just know, you note to take care of and to make sure that you're making yourself a priority to cultivate self-love for you. So keep that in mind, and start with a book and a pen. I literally write things down all the time, and that's really what got me started on this, was just writing down the things that I wanted to change, doing the shadow work and making sure that I was definitely putting myself first, because I think that's the biggest thing about self-love, is that we realize that we never really took care of ourselves. We never put ourselves first. And maybe it could have to do with childhood trauma, where we weren't taught how to love ourselves and how to take care of ourselves. Again, there's no blame, no judgment, because we have to learn to do it for ourselves anyways. It's something we end up learning as adults, as we grow up, and we realize the importance of self-love, self-care, and we just start cultivating that and learning the things that work, learning what doesn't work, and we go from there. So thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate every single one of you, and I love reading your comments, and thank you so much for liking my videos. If you resonate with any of this content, please hit that like and subscribe, because it really helps me, and it helps my channel, helps the algorithm, so then other people can hear my messages and get this content as well. So thank you so much. I really appreciate every single one of you. Until next time, I love you guys. Have a good day.